Hi, hello, everybody. How you doing? Whoop, 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 whoop. Good Lord. Excuse the mess behind me. It's been very busy in the shop today, and Ray is still out of town, and so people have been coming through, and I literally just threw my cameras up. And so I'm sorry I did not have a chance to clean the disarray behind me. Yes, you guys will know now that I clean for you before I go on air, as anybody should. So, how's everybody doing? If this is the first time you're joining me, my name is Darlene. I'm with Featherweight Doctor here in beautiful Sandpoint, Idaho. I am the founder of the store here. We started out as a thriving e-commerce business and have now grown into 2 locations and the retail space and all the things. So I am one blessed lady. I want to start tonight off. Tonight is what I call Work in Progress Wednesday. We only had a few pictures. Usually I have a lot more. I think people are out and about with spring break. The weather is starting to get better here. The creek underneath the building here, we're in a building on pylons, is starting to fill in, which means spring is here. Yay. We did have snow Easter Sunday, though. I'm just going to say that was weird. Anyway, so if this is the first time you're joining me, I go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific. Every show has a specific piece of information that I want to share. Monday is where I answer viewer questions. Wednesday is my Work in Progress Wednesday and a Ukraine quilt update. Normally, we did it on Monday this week instead. And then Friday is my favorite day of the week, which is my sip and sew, where I literally grab a half a glass of wine, a featherweight, and a quilting project at my choice, and I just chat and hang out with everybody, which is the best. I think it's more for me than for them, if I'm being honest. All right, let me pull up my feeds. I want to say hi to just a few friends, and then we're going to get going. So I only got a few pictures tonight, guys, so that's fine. We're going to just, and one of them isn't even a quilt. That's okay, too. I need to bring up my feeds here first, and then, okay, I'm going to say hi to everybody. So we have Pam is on here, my local friend in Sandpoint. Polly's on from UK. Elizabeth is on from Indiana. Sandy's on from Cali. Hello. Julie Campbell's on. I am happy you are here too, from East Tennessee. And Molly's on from Spokane. Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. Okay, let's see here. We have Odie's on. Hi, Odie. From Oregon. Angel's on. Becky's on from Kennydale. Sharon's on from Iowa. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. Angel's on. Mel is on. You guys, Mel's and Gran came in on a diving trip, and the woman says she misses us, and I'm like, girl, go look at some beautiful fish. You can hang out with us any old Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Teresa's on. Debbie's on from Kentucky. Pauline's on from Dallas. Bernadette's on from Canada. Hi, sweetheart. Kim's on from Manitoba. Deanna's on from Napavine. Lisa's on. Kathy's on. Shirley from Chile, Minnesota. Hi, Shirley. Mel says, my friend who's watching the Peps in the House will have pictures of the squares on Friday. Perfect. Heidi's on. Let's see. Sandy's on from New Hampshire. Quilt Camp is now officially full again. Yes. Lisa. Let's see here. Gwen's on. Karen's on from Ohio. Hi, Karen. Dawn's on. Bonnie's on. Heidi is on from Pakistan. Well, that's a first. Hi, Heidi. Thanks for tuning in. Marsha's on from Indiana. Jen's on. Kay's on. Oh, Kay says she started 3 different UFOs and finished none yet. Brought some new fabric and want to start a new one. Make yourself a deal that you'll finish your UFOs first before you start the new project. That's the only way it's going to happen, girl. It's the only way. And Kim Warren's on from New York. Yes, Molly, I got your pictures. Okay, so here, we are going to, tonight might be kind of fast. I only got 2 pictures from everybody. We are going to show, so I think this is Julie. So Julie Campbell, she's been around now a little bit. She's not new anymore. Julie's on from East Tennessee. She sent an email with the dumpster in our drive. We have a week to get in and out, and we need and do what we need to do. My Fitbit says I'm exercising twice a day. Very nice. There is sewing going on, but just in the evening. So she was kind enough to send pictures of her filling her dumpster. Julie, what are you remodeling? Can you tell us what you're remodeling? And then this is her looks like a Ukraine block. That's awesome. Okay. So that's Miss Julie's work in progress. The it doesn't matter that it's not quilting. Filling a dumpster just counts anyway. All right, and then Miss Molly from Spokane sent some pictures of some stuff she's been working on. She says, "Hi, Darlene. Here are some snaps of what I'm working on. If I had a design wall, I'd have more to show, but it's hard to find places to photograph. Girl, tell me about it." 3 of these tops plus the Ukraine wall hanging are from Pat Sloan's Sew Along. The pink and brown is an old UFO I restarted. The kitty on it is cute, by the way. And one of our feline overlords decided to help me arrange the row, as they should. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine today. I very much am. Hi, Judy P. How's it going? Mel Mitchell. I'm exercising 3 times a day on my dive trips. Let's see, 5 years. Julie. All right, so here is Molly's feline overlord. Look at that cute pink and brown quilt. That is really cool. I see the cat is nestled herself into a row. How sweet of her. And then this little sampler is so cute. Look at that. Love that. Those look like 20s fabrics, like reproduction fabrics. So cute. And then, oh, look at that. That's really cute too. Good job, Miss Molly. Her Ukraine quilt from Pat Sloan's Sew Along. Very nice. Oh, and then one more. I love the colors in this one. The turquoise and brown. Very cool. Miss Molly, when am I going to meet you in person? When are you going to make the pilgrimage up from the big city of Spokane, Washington, to say hi? All right, so yes, quilt camp. Someone was asking me earlier is officially full. Now we've had some people rotate out because things came up, and we've been able to fill all of the seats, and so we are on. If you are signed up for quilt camp, you should have got an email from me on Monday to pay your balance for the camp. If you did not get that, let me know. There is some that are still outstanding, but I haven't been able to take 2 minutes to go through and do kind of an audit of it. I need to do that. I know what I wanted to do. I gotta get the other camera set up. So I had a machine come in today from Western Washington, and it was a quick turnaround for this owner, and there was a broken motor cap in it, and I wanted to kind of show you how to deal with that. I've actually never done this on camera before. So if you have and you may not even know what a broken motor cap is, but you're about to find out. Hi, Pam. Is this Pam in Omaha, Pam? Okay. Okay, probably late May, Molly. Okay, you give me a warning to make sure I'm here. So I'm gonna get this on the second camera. Share device, share camera. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Pick up the other phone. Okay. Oh, Minnesota Pam. Okay, here's a couple of Pams. Okay, let me just selfie this around. Okay, so specifically, let me get this over here where you all can see it. I'm just going to go to this other camera angle here. Okay, here is the machine I am servicing. This is a beautiful, not sure the year yet, but it's probably at least a 54 or 55 because that's when they changed the decals. But this right here is the offending motor cap. There's actually one underneath also. That one's still intact. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Luna's on the attack. But notice how the slot is gone. So just in case you guys didn't know this, we do sell replacement. we do sell replacement caps for the motors. I think they're $7. They're not available on the website, but you can message me. Hi, Sherry from rainy, cold Illinois. So anyway, here is what the new motor cap looks like. Let me just do something here. Looks like we might have a little creeper on here on Facebook. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, you heard Luna. So what do you do when you have this broken slot and you can't, sorry guys, hang on, I'm going to kick someone. Okay. Sorry, this person's banned now. Okay. What do you do? So these are plastic caps, so it is not unusual for them to be broken. To be honest with you, they don't need to be looked at too often, but the carbon brushes that help propel our motors are underneath here. And when you have one that is broken, what do you do? So the first thing you're going to try to do is to spin it with just the fat of your finger. That's the first thing you're going to do. If that doesn't work, you can use a sewing pin to kind of dig into the plastic and see if that will turn it. But in the event that that doesn't turn it, I use my little baby screwdriver, which is temporarily out of stock. And I sit here and I'm just going to, oh shoot. I had it there. I'm just going to use, I have unseated it with this by pushing, digging into it. And as soon as I unseat this, dang it. Be careful not to shoot this into your hand. Not that I've ever done anything like that before. Shoot. Okay, so the reason why you want to do this is because you need to check to make sure your carbon brushes are not too close to needing to be repaired. Well, I think I screwed it back down. Okay. There we go. Now we have movement. You just have to be a little careful because the port is also plastic and you don't want to break anything on the way out, if you know what I mean. So as soon as I unseat this thing, it should pop up because there's a spring underneath it. There we go. Okay. All right, so here we go. Here's the carbon brush. Here is the broken screw. And then here is the new tap. So I'm going to set this back down on the shaft. I can see very clearly that it is, get the Band-Aids ready. You guys. And then when you go to screw the new cap down, there's no reason to tighten it with a screwdriver. You just want it finger tightened. So next time you need to get it off, you can just use your fingers. Oh, look at these comments. Look at these comments. Do you want to see Loon? Oh, she's asleep. Let me see. She's over here on her. There she is. She's in her little bagel on her bed. Okay. All right. I was sweating there for a second. I'm like, did I just tighten it up? Ray's not there to take me to the hospital, Mary. I know. She's on her way up. She's on her way home now from the airport. Yay. Okay, you guys. So that is how you do that. Nothing like a fully transparent moment with my online community here with my buddies. All right, so that was kind of all I had for you tonight. Oh, isn't she good, you guys? She went to puppy class again this morning. She did not embarrass me, which is always a good thing. She's so smart and learning so quickly. I'm starting to figure out that she's going to be one of those dogs that need a job all the time, or she's probably going to get into things because she's so smart. Yes, Luna was just barking. So Sandy Reese, you know that the carbon brushes are worn when they're shorter than 1/4 of an inch. At 1/4 of an inch is when you want to replace your carbon brushes. Um, I know, Molly, she is getting so big. It kills me. She's really sweet, though. Reagan was hilarious while she was gone. She kept saying, "Show me the dogs. Show me the dogs." The motor doesn't run slower, Shirley Smith. It's more when the carbon brushes start getting too low, it's more of an intermittent thing. So it might actually like shock you if it gets too close to the metal. And the metal is touching the if there's connectivity to the cavity of the coil. I check the machine's carbon brushes once a year, but it's more likely just going to run intermittently. So you'll like hit the pedal and it'll go, and then you'll readjust your fabric, and then you'll hit the pedal and it'll just do nothing. That's more of a sign of your carbon brushes are getting too low. So what is the carbon brush does? So it's the same thing. There's 2 carbon brushes in the motor, and one comes from the bottom and one comes from the top, and they make connection with the copper coil inside. Oh, you just sent a work in progress, Judy. Okay, let me go there. Let me go there. I am too, Sunny. Ray's home. Tennis ball reward, so the ball is the reward for her hard work. Oh, there you go. That's not a bad idea. Luna's all about treats, I can assure you. She's like, did someone say treats? Let's see. Judy sent a work in progress. There it is. Did you make that? She says my only t-shirt quilt. Look how cute. Good job. Look at that. How are you feeling, Judy? The only thing I'm going to encourage you guys, well, the only other thing I'm going to say about the carbon brush is if you do decide to do a carbon brush inspection to make sure that the brushes are long enough, you need to make sure that however you take the brush out, it goes in exactly the same way. The reason why is there's a shaft that runs through the motor horizontally, and the carbon brush will come down to make contact on the shaft, and it starts to wear like a concave groove in the bottom of the carbon brush. And if you don't seat it right, exactly the way it came off, you seat it like this, it's not going to make good contact. And so the machine will work intermittently. So if you do decide to do a full carbon brush inspection, I usually just look at the top because you do have to kind of take the motor off of its mount in order to get to the bottom. And I assume that technicians are diligent like I am. And if I replace one, I'm going to replace the other. But just make sure if you take it off, that you seat it back, the concave bottom of the shaft is seated onto the carbon brushes. I do have them. They're not on the website. If you need a set of carbon brushes, I believe they're like $10 or something like that. You can email the shop and I can send them out. Maybe you should get her one of those dog puzzle dishes that come in difficulty levels. She would be expert. I've seen those. They're really cool. Oh, Pam, you are the Pam in the shop? Yes, you did meet Sweet Luna this morning. All right. Wound center tomorrow. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you're better, Judy P. All right, let's see. Do you have the carbon brushes as well? I do. You can email me at info at featherweightdoctor.com. Yes, you do replace both the carbon brushes at the same time. Okay. You guys had good questions tonight. Thanks. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to continue servicing this beautiful machine so she can get picked up tomorrow for a quick turnaround. I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. I'll be back on Friday. Okay, Miss Shirley, that sounds good. I'll be back on at 4 o'clock on Friday for the Sip and Sew. Probably working on the t-shirt quilts again for my nephew. That wedding is around the corner, and I want to make sure it's ready to go before the wedding. I want to thank, did I already do this? I can't remember. Thank Quilt Haven on Main for the little happy. This is my Minnesota shaped needle nanny. I love that name. That's such a good needle name. They're the only ones in the shop that or in the state of Minnesota that carry the ones that look like Minnesota, I was told. All right, Mel, we'd love to see you on Friday if you can fit it in with your dive trips. I hope everybody has